Hey guys, this is Allison from Alley Cat Creations. How are you? Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. This is just an update on what's going on. But if you get anything from my work, an epiphany, a mic drop moment, a new author to read, a new book to explore, please consider supporting my work. And I really thank everybody who has helped me in the last year save my life. And you know who you are. And I really thank you. And I'm very grateful. And New Year's is incoming. And tomorrow morning, I'm checking out of this hotel. So last time you get to see little mama cat on the bed and this interesting backdrop. Um, so this is the last video in a hotel, unless I travel, and I doubt I am for a while. I have a lot of work ahead of me, a lot. I am swollen beyond belief. I look like a male bodybuilder or the chicks that bodybuild. I used to have that kind of physique back in the day when I worked in a gym, and it's not the prettiest. But you need it when you're doing everything by yourself. Um, I most likely lost a lot of things in the move because of the Tetris that they had to do in my storage facility. A lot of things got damaged with the cold. And the last couple of days, I've been going to the storage unit today, did 6 runs. It's not the closest storage unit to my house. It's pretty far. I mean, it's not that bad, but I have a little car. So I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And today, the guys put my futon upright and my mattress, and then set up some of my like garage storage racks and stuff. And a lot of things kind of fell on my head. I'm okay. I little spaces to maneuver. I'm finding artwork that was just tossed, and it is what it is. But I'm really like pissed because that was a really expensive move. And you would hope that things would get to A and B in safety. Not so much. And it is what it is. You're always going to lose something during a move, or things break. Hopefully, it's not as bad as I think it is. My house is pretty packed right now with a shit ton of boxes and bags, and um, there's a lot of things I still can't get to, and I'm gonna have to just mull every day back and forth and pray that I can get more out before I can get a van or rent a truck. But it's still doing it all by myself is a little rough. Sucks, but I'll get it done. So tomorrow is going to be cat wrangle up, clean up the rest of the stuff that I have to use for tomorrow. I packed up my clothes and blankets and towels and all of that. And I was in the hotel for 25 days. That's a lot of displacement. I bought an air mattress, so when I get to the house, I'll have a place to put my ass on. Um, then I have to go food shopping tomorrow because things apparently are closed for the new year. But in all honesty, I couldn't be happier with my mission that God up of the all set me on. One mission is done, and I'm very happy because not only do I get the information that I just can't connect the dots to and someone else can, I made other people happy. And that's all to me that matters. And I'm helping humanity out in that way. When we're trying to look into what the new year is, I want to put this out there. Um, as much as this is an update, I might actually make this a spiritual soul advice because I think it's very necessary. Um, don't bring anything from this end of this year or any part of this year into next year. Um, unless it's good stuff and we can reimagine it. I feel that even if you had a really great year and a lot of great things happen for you, the majority of people, not so much. And we don't want to bring, and it's Mercury retrograde, by the way. Yep, that's already been affecting me. But we want to walk into a new year with a fresh start, with every potential possible for manifesting our highest and our most abundant future. We want to have our own discernment with what we are trying to manifest. If somebody is putting out some fear or kind of trying to just make things gloom and doom, I would stop listening to them. If you watch and listen to podcasts, but that's even on regular television. If you're watching things that unconsciously you're unaware that your subconscious is picking up on it, be really mindful of the things that you consume. And that's not just food. You know, some people, and I'm going to be honest with everybody, I'm kind of sick and tired of everybody judging what other people eat and put into their bodies because that's a personal choice. Also, not all the time is it a personal choice. Sometimes you can't afford good food because it costs a lot of money unless you grow it yourself. And not everybody has that capability. And then you go to the store and you get wax and other things that they've put in the soil that's now in your food. So just be mindful with products and stuff. Yes, we want to help everybody. We want people to feel good. We want people to feel better, right? But not everybody has those opportunities. And we have to stop making claims on things. Like I could put Himalayan rock salt in some things and it could just be, I could put my name on it and call it and claim it stuff. Just be mindful there's a lot of people suffering. I was one of them. And I'm still in that mindset because I rather know what it feels like to be at rock bottom and not to have what I need to feel happy, be happy, and to survive. And if it wasn't for the people that actually helped feed me, I would be dead. Or I'd be close to dead because I would be 100 pounds. I've gained some weight since I've been here. even though I'm really only eating once or twice a day and it's like snacking. Um, and in my new house, my range doesn't work. And it's gonna take 19 days to get a washer and dryer into my house. Um, because of the cabinetry and how old the house is, the people didn't buy new appliances. Just an FYI, if you are a flipper, make sure you put new stuff in because then you can put the price a little higher. Just saying. So I need all new appliances. The refrigerator is crap and it's gross. I have to like clean it out in the morning to even put anything in there. Um, the oven has one burner. It went on fire. Fun times. And the dishwasher looks like something ate inside of it. So I need new stuff. Problem is Mercury retrograde and a few of those companies that have credit cards. Oh yeah, you're inactive, so fuck you. And you're in the credit limit you once had is no longer there. So I was only able to put a washer and dryer on the account. Now, the reason why I need the account is because of the warranties and everything that comes with it. Because I choose Best Buy and their stuff is really like, I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't like Best Buy, but I bought my appliances for my old house. I never had a problem. And if I did, I called them instead of the company. And they were better help and better service. Um, so the next part of my journey is going to be arduous and exhausting, just like nothing new from the other place, just new place. Got to get used to it here. Um, I like it so far. Um, Prices are better. Gas prices are under $3. Property tax is not as high as New York, so I'm happy. Um, yeah, but I'm very exhausted. I don't sleep. These cats are, they're my everything, and they've been having a really rough time. Ethan's licking his water out of the bowl. It's pretty cute. But they're hellhounds and a half early in the morning. And then there's a lot of dogs in the hotel as of like the last week. So yeah, things are a little bit crazy. But I have a whole room for them to be hanging out in. I'm gonna set up the mansion in there tomorrow with the litter box because I can't find their litter boxes amongst all the shit that's piled up in the unit. I tried doing that today, couldn't find it. They'll have a whole room, so when I'm not home, like tomorrow, I'm going to go food shopping so that I have enough food for my couple of days that I'll be inside unboxing shit. Um, yeah, they'll be in that room. I don't want them getting out or getting lost or getting hurt. So when you're moving in, like when I'm going in with my intentions, when I open the door, even though I'm very overwhelmed and it's a lot of it, it's a huge undertaking doing this all alone. But I'm still happy. I'm still willing my intentions to be positive. I want to create a life for myself here that is different from New York. I had such ambitions, I had such dreams and goals, and every time I went to step myself out to doing them and put myself, head first, not feet first, head first into my art career, into Zumba, into tattooing, into all these things. Nothing panned out. I got abused. I got talked down to. I was just taken advantage of. I'm a very nice and humble person, and people take advantage of people like me. Even if I have my boundaries up, still, I tried it, tried, nothing transpired, and I hope once I get everything set up in the house and get my resume going, like I can get a job in my field that I really enjoy, love the kids, I love teaching. Um, Even if that's just being a sub as a para, I don't care. I need to get out and I need to start mingling and finding friends here. And don't think I love my friends at home, back Staten Island. I love you guys. And all my other friends that are across the country that moved, you guys are still friends for me. But I need to find what's going to make me happy. And I'm hoping that I moved out here to be around people that are more awake, not just spiritually, politically, and other realms of planes of existence. It's not easy that you can't conversate with most people. Here, people are very friendly and they're humble and they're willing to listen to you. They're not, we were talking about weaves today downstairs and hair colors, and people like, what do you dye your hair with? Nothing grows out of my head. You're not that old. How old are you? I was like 39. I'm going to be 40 in April. Like, hmm. Yeah. So but I told them about my purple hair and that I had some red and black, and we were talking about braiding and talking about clip-ins and sew-ins, and it was really, really interesting today. Had a really good conversation downstairs. Because I was asking them about, like step and like dancing here, what's the scene? Is there dancing schools? Not that I'm anywhere near where I used to be, but I like to express myself sometimes on point shoes or tap dancing or hip hop or whatever. And something to think about when trying to meet new people and get into the culture here. It's very much like it's like Chicago, New York kind of feel, but it's not. It's interesting. I'm just happy he's out. Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a very long day. I have to be out of here by 11, which is not bad because I'm usually up really early, but I have to wrangle them up. Not gonna be fun. I have to make a few trips to my car before I do anything else. Um, yeah, I'm excited. It's just I'm hoping this weekend, even if it's like a bootleg reading. I want to catch up on Urantia. That's the next reading I'm going to do. Um, it's not going to be like in any good, like background or anything, but I don't think that matters. Some of the other books I'm going to try to do the same. Like when I'm like body's physically hurting, I'm going to try to do that as my break until I can get myself kind of my furniture set up. Not that I have that much, but whatever I can get up. Um, I'm serious. Want to get as many things as I can get done physically possible. and then kind of just meditate and do me. But I really hope that everybody takes this next couple of days to really fine tune your thinking and your mindset. You know, I'm going through some crazy ass emotions right now. I am closing out one chapter of my life and I'm starting a new one. And I'm doing it. I'm not just thinking about it anymore. I'm like physically in it to win it. It's draining, but it's worth it at the end of the day. What is it on your end that you want to set goals for, and not resolutions? Oh, I'm going to go to the gym and I'm going to eat healthy and I'm going to. Okay, no, you know you. Okay. I used to work at a gym for 12 years. Okay. I know that January, as soon as the day of the week happened where we were open, every son of a bitch would be at the gym. And then by week two, we would kind of dwindle a bit. And then by week three, we kind of dwindled again. And then there's a little bit more of an uptick by February. And then by March, it was like back to normal, the normal people who go to the gym all the time and have that regimen for themselves. I'm not saying not don't go to the gym, not at all. If that's something that you want to put into your mindset and work on, don't go full blast into something. I'm going to tell you honestly, when it comes to physicality, hey, it's not that healthy for your body either. Start slow, go once or twice a week. Don't do 5 hours because some people can do that. Go for an hour. There's going to be a lot of people there. Or go at a time where it's kind of slow so you can get acclimated in your environment. You can pick up the energies, you can, feel the music or put your own stuff in, and work at a pace that you're not going to hurt yourself, but you're going to feel enlivened. You're going to feel good. And that's just about with anything. We need to walk into this new year with new ideas, reimagine the old stuff and reimagine it to make it new. We need to DIY the old to bring in the new consciousness, to bring in the oneness, to bring in understanding that we all need to be here for each other. We need to share. We need to actualize ourselves. We need to acknowledge a lot of different things and a lot of different ideas we're not used to. Dragons have been coming up a lot. I've been seeing my dragon guides. I've been communicating with them. I see them a lot more now since I closed the portal in my house. Again, you don't need to believe anything that I say in that aspect. For those of you who just like to read, hear me talk. But why can't we have an imagination? Because what you think is what is in existence. So if you think it, it can manifest. It might not manifest materially. There are multiple planes and frequencies and vibrations that happen within fourth density, because here we are, we're here. Fourth density is still dualistic. But we get to control how dualistic. We need to come into the oneness of being understanding we're still individual, but we are one with the all and all of us. And when we understand, this is a hard part. The bad is still of God. They're a part of the experiment of their density of this plane of existence, the matrix, the simulation, whatever you want to call it. Sorry about that, guys. I need a dehumidifier. Just FYI. Bad. Getting back to my thoughts. We need to understand that the negative polarity is within us as well, and we're the devil in someone's story. It's what we think and put into the will of intention that can manifest in materiality. I willed this move. I did something that scared the living fuck out of my soul. And that was to give everything up of my past. Even though I brought things with me from my past, it's going to be in a new situation and it's going to serve a new purpose. And whatever broke, it's going in the trash, or I can reimagine it and make it something new. It is what it is. I came into a place I'd never been. I moved to a place that I know one person. And that was because there was a mission from upstairs that I needed to accomplish. Otherwise, it was my destined place to be. Because everything went super fast and super smooth for the most part. There are things that are not that are not going to be smooth, but it is what it is, and I will work it out in eventually. You know, I have to get used to living in a new state with new systems. Things are way different here, but they're different in a good way. I just have to get used to them. And that's like anybody moving anywhere to a new state, and there's new things, and you got to learn new ways and traffic patterns and all kinds of fun shit. We have to take the good with the bad. If you ever heard that expression, we have to understand we all chose our circumstances. We all chose the people that we are going to be with, help, and them giving us lessons and challenges and put things into our path that suck for soul growth. Once you understand and understand that, and that we all have a divine purpose here on this planet, some is more intricate than others, and that's not to come out of an ego space. That's to say, you are only able to do what your soul signed up to do. Even if you want to null and void some of your contractual stuff with upstairs, some of us can't. And some of us are ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. I'm tired. I'm very tired. My soul is tired. I've been doing this for a very, very long time. But my soul can handle it. And the fragments of my soul that are in other vehicles that are running right now. Yes, I'm a fractal. We're all fractals of fractals of fractals of other things that are all combined into our avatar. That's just my opinion. You know, if you listen to other people who are channelers and they channel, like, for instance, Dolores Cannon, those people will tell you that one of Dolores' fragments of her soul is in people right now, living. And those people might be cognizant that a part of Dolores is with them. But that doesn't mean that they're Dolores. That means that they're themselves, and it's an aspect of her that they need because they're going to fulfill something similar to her work. And that's again free will to choose if they want to do that or not. It's the same with fractals of being an ascended master. Do you know how many people on this planet incarnated as an ascended master? And I'm not talking about Yeshua, but somebody could be having a fractal of Buddha. And the lights keep changing, so I'm on the right track. Or Brahma, or Odin, or Muhammad, Elijah, Isaiah, doesn't matter. Those souls fragment off because the vehicle that they're going to inhabit is a fractal of another soul from another fractal for a fractal of a fractal. Just like you just find a mate and some of your 50% of your DNA goes into making a child. You don't know which 50% though. Is your kid coming out with brown eyes, blue eyes, green eyes, gray eyes, hazel eyes? I took more on of my father's attributes than I did of my mother's. I have my mother's bone structure and I have her personality, but I have the bad teeth from the other and the freckles. And my green eyes are a combo of both. But I have more of my father's attributes than I do of my mother's in some regard. But we all do. We all sometimes favor more, or we look more like one side of the family than we do another. And your brother or sister, if you have them, looks like the mom, you know. It is what it is. But that's what I'm talking about. When you and your soul is created by source and put it into an avatar, you're not just, you're you. Your energy is yours. But you take little pieces of other things that make you up individually and give you the characteristics and the strength that you need to pull forward. And you do this over and over and over and over again. And sometimes one of those fractals leaves because you no longer need it and something better even comes in. It's hard to explain. But I've been finding out more about myself in the last 20 days and how strong that I am able to handle what has been thrown at me. Doing it alone. So moving into the new year, I am setting my intentions to be still a service to God, the all, the creator of it all, not of those what people call Satan. Mm-mm. I want to make a vision board. I really feel that people should be visualizing what they want to put out into the world. And because we need to reimagine things, how can you make something better? And that takes creativity to even think of, I have an object, how can I make it look prettier or different or something new about it? That's what we need to start doing more often and do it more on a daily basis to help this consciousness and this process to go smoother and quicker. So I'm going to stop blabbing I'm gonna lay down. My back is killing me. My arms are killing me. I'm swollen. Um, I'm gonna go drink some water. And I see the lights keep going up, like lighter. That means my energy is probably, I need to ground. Um, yeah, and maybe tomorrow, if I'm not that done and exhausted, I'll do a video and I'll show you little bits of the dig. We'll see. So if I don't, I hope to at least get a Urantia reading done on Sunday. Tomorrow might be a little too hectic for me, but I want to wish everybody that watches me, likes, shares, and subscribes. I want to thank all of you for another fantastic year. I really want to thank all the new subscribers. I want to thank everybody for feeding me, helping me get here. And if it wasn't for all of you, I wouldn't have had a purpose of moving forward, because even though I'm reading a lot of the books that Jason Q puts out there, it's a lot of books that I have already read that I like to share, especially the philosophy aspect. But I really feel that when we discuss things in a here and now, even though a lot of these things are written back in the day, I think it's very important to understand that these people knew a little bit more than we did. There's a reason for that. And I hope more people jump on for the next year. And I hope to grow this channel even more. And I have really good fun stuff coming up once I'm all settled in. So I'm really excited. I have a lot of goals set up for the new year for this channel. And please, everybody, be safe, be seen. If you can, stay home. And if you're going to a party, make sure that if you are consuming anything, that you get an Uber, a Lyft, or a safe drive home. Okay, don't do anything stupid. Make consciously good decisions. Shield yourselves if you are into that. And sending each and every one of you love and light. Big thank you to everybody. And I hope to see you before the new year, but if I don't, happy 2023. It's going to be our year, guys. I know it's going to be mine. See you on the next one, guys.